What's up, guys? Duster McDangles back here with another video, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode today, we'll be going over Game 2 between the Florida Panthers and the Boston Bruins, and it was an absolute shellacking, but not the way you would think it would have gone. Florida Panthers won the game 6-3. It was 6-2 until Boston got that late one there in basically nothing burger time. But we're going to be going over the game here today, full breakdown, recap, stats, all that good stuff. Before we do get into the episode, be sure to drop like button on this video if you guys have been enjoying all of these videos coming out of all the game recaps, as well as hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future video when it comes to the channel. And NHL playoff hockey will be here all playoff long, so be sure to not miss out. But without further ado, this game here today was I wouldn't say slugfest until the end when it got a little chippy, out of control. Bruins trying to throw their body around, and actually Edmonton, I forgot the game on right now, big chance right there goes by. But stats-wise, Bruins actually outshot the Panthers 37-31. Face-offs in favor of the Panthers 54% to the 46 for the Bruins. Over 3 on the power play for Florida, 1 for 4 for the Bruins. Hits 29-31 in favor of the Bruins. Block shots 14-12. And then giveaways only 5 for the Florida Panthers. A ton of giveaways for the Bruins. And that is honestly, I think, the big key factor in this game was the giveaways that the Bruins did have. I'd say 3 of the goals that the Florida Panthers scored were off of bad turnovers from the Boston Bruins. And if you want to win a playoff series, or at least win a game, if we're getting down to just very basics, you can't be giving the puck away the way that the Bruins were, just willy-nilly throwing the puck up the middle. It's bound to get picked off at some point, and the Panthers made them pay for that multiple times in this game. It's like the Bruins just kept doing it, expecting a different outcome, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. I don't know what it was. They couldn't make that game change in this game, and they paid for it, losing game number 2, 6-3. Was pretty close after the second period, but I don't know what Paul Maurice said in between periods going into the third period, but it sparked a fire underneath the Florida Panthers as they came out in the third. Guns a-blazing. Montour, Verhaeghe, Montour, and so on and so forth. Taylor Hall there at the end getting a cookie goal. But looking at team stats as a whole, shots on goal 7 for Sam Bennett, first game back, and that is pretty awesome stuff. He did have 1 goal on the day. Looking at some other sort of stats, Tkachuk 2 assists on the day. No one else really had multiple points on the day. Ice time-wise, forwards, Sam Reinhart with 20 minutes. That's a ton for a forward in the NHL, especially in the playoffs. On the back end, we got 5 hits from Gudas, 3 block shots, 4 blocks for Aaron Ekblad, and was a +3 on the day. Very impressive from him. Forsling also a +3 on the day. And Alex Leon, however you want to call him, whatever his last name is pronounced, had a great game. Thought he played very solid, had a bunch of good saves. A couple of the goals, it is what it is. But thankfully, the offense decided to show up for the Florida Panthers, as well as the giveaway bug for the Boston Bruins. So Leon played a very good game, made some incredible saves, and I think he is one of the reasons they definitely won the game. He kept the puck out more than Ullmark did, and that's usually going to lead to victories. Looking at the Boston Bruins now, you can look at the stats, tons of penalty minutes, 14 for Bertuzzi alone, 5 hits for Foligno, 5 for Charlie Coyle. They're throwing the body around on the back end. McAvoy, 4 hits, 12 penalty minutes for Forbort. But on the minuses, DeBrusk, -2, Pasternak, -2, Zacha, -2. You've got Marchand, -2. So some of their top players out there with the minuses, not very good. And I'd say the biggest of note, -3 for Charlie McAvoy. Couple bad turnovers, one actually leading to a goal against, and he lugged the most minutes on the back end, 22:49. And then you had Lindholm with 22:38, who was also a -2. Ullmark stopped 24 of 29, a 928 save percentage. Not the best. Again, with those turnovers, you're going to give away some grade A scoring opportunities, which the Florida Panthers took full advantage of, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes you have bad games and you give the puck away, and tonight was the Bruins' night to do that. But looking forward to game number 3. I expect the Bruins to have a little bounce back performance, but Florida Panthers maybe could get some momentum off of this. I expect the Bruins to come back, win game number 3. I'm going to say 4-2. Should be another tight game, but I think the Bruins will pull away in the third period and potentially get an empty net goal to make that 4 for them in game number 3. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought of this game, biggest X factor, biggest turning point of this game, as well as looking forward to the next one. Who is going to be the X factor moving forward? Bergeron, will he be available for game 3? Who knows? But let me know down below in the comments who you think will win game number 3 as well. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. We'll have the Western Conference games recaps tomorrow for you guys before the games tomorrow night. I typically get that done since I'm on the East Coast. But again, that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like on this video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are growing like crazy, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the love and support. But that's going to be it. I hope you guys have a good one. And as always, stay dusty.